Okay, good morning, guys. The sun is kind of shining. Cloudy but sunny today. The weather's definitely better at this point today. It was absolutely chucking it down. Actually, it wasn't. I wouldn't say chucking it down. Actually, it was light rain, but it was definitely raining. Today we're going to do a bit of a run down the coastline. So we're at the moment on opposite Gold Beach, and we're gonna make our way. Which way is it? West towards Omaha, stopping at several points along the way. First stop is going to be Arromanches, where there is Mulberry Harbour left over, the artificial temporary harbour left over in the sea. So we're going to go and see that. So yeah, let's go and explore this time in the sun. Look at that, the sun's out, incredible. So all of these places are actually pretty close together. It should be like small little jumps of riding to the next one. Already we're only 10 minutes out, so yeah, one thing I've noticed, a few things I've noticed while riding in France. One, the road signs and road markings can be pretty terrible at times. Well, not that bad, but in terms of speed signs, they're just not clear. So yeah, I'm kind of following what it says on my phone at the moment, what the speed limit says on my phone, or just following the flow of traffic. Well, that was really weird. I just looked at that car and thought there's no driver in the driver's seat, but then I remember, hang on, there's left-hand drive. One thing I literally, it wasn't even a problem just driving on the right side of the road. I just did it. It's not really been any sort of thing for me. Oh Lord, here we go. This is one of those, is it one of those temporary bridges? Or is that actually a part of a Mulberry Harbour? I can't remember. I think it's one of those bridges they plopped down. Oh, there it is. The remains of the Mulberry Harbour. Should I just stop here? I feel like, oh, I'm going to stop here, yeah. What's going on here? Get out of the way. Oh yeah, let's definitely stop here. This is a spot, isn't it? That was pretty cool. Quite an incredible view. Clouds have kind of come over a bit now, but yeah, so we saw the Mulberry Harbour from up here. I'm going to go down into Arromanches town now, and we're going to go on the beach, hopefully get a closer look at those things left behind. First time I got the drone up in the air in France as well. Maybe I can get it up on the beach as well. I figured I could find my way down to the town without worrying too much about the sat-nav. I could probably find my way. I don't really know what the speed limit is here though. Public. Parking motos. Okay, initial impression, Arromanches is very nice. Let's say parking motos, I guess that means motorcycles. I see the parking for motos. Do I have to pay? Free! Oh, let's go! Ah, the perks of having a motorbike. Ugh. Nice. Well, let's walk into the town. Maybe get a bite to eat and see the beach and stuff. Let's go. What a lovely little town so far. Even just riding through it. Well, another, oh man, my arse is sore. Another cool stop for sure. Definitely recommend Arromanches to anyone coming to Normandy. Another short 10-12 minute jaunt to a pretty intact battery, German battery. Yeah, pretty insane seeing all the crap left in the water from the Mulberry Harbour. I'm pretty sure that beach was not actually attacked by anyone on D-Day itself, but it was reserved for specifically for the harbour. So obviously they didn't want a bunch of crap actually like in the water, like destroyed, that would make it more difficult to actually get personnel and heavy vehicles onto the French soil. So it was reserved for the harbour itself. So after D-Day, once they'd taken control of Normandy, they would set up the harbour, and then they would obviously have that clean to get everyone onto the beaches. Thank you. Big old buses coming through very little roads right now. This is quite a nice ride though. I love the old stone brickwork of these French chateaus. Are they chateaus or are they just houses? What is a chateau? Is it just a house? I have no idea. Imagine what it must have been like around here, with all the troops around, all the heavy equipment. Man, the weather today is actually pretty sublime. My bike's reading 21 degrees, which is quite warm with loads of gear on, but okay when you're moving. It's a bit windy, but sun's kind of out. Take all you can get. Much better than yesterday. That's the main thing. No rain so far. There's quite a few old cars, French cars specifically, trucking around. Quite a few classics. Not sure if it's French people or other people with their French cars wanting to come to France. I mean, there is in general a lot of French cars around, as you can imagine, because you know, we're in France. Support the French manufacturers. These people all have the same idea as me, don't they? God damn. I would love to own one of these properties and live here, not gonna lie. It's not the most interesting landscape and roads, but... Oh, they make it. Where you going, bro? What? I don't understand. Why did it say go in here? There's camper vans and stuff. What? I don't understand what just happened. Was I meant to park in there? Am I allowed up here? Oh, we see the batteries already. Oh, people are just parking along the road here. I will probably do the same. That will do. Will it do? Let's find out. I think it will do. Don't fall over, please. That would be terrible. Well, we can already see the big gun emplacements right before our eyes. Can you go inside them? Probably not. So this is Longues-sur-Mer battery. Obviously they're big guns, they're anti-naval guns that were firing on the ships on D-Day. It was captured D-Day +1, 7th of June 1944. But it was damaged on D-Day itself, the 6th of June, by the Allied bombardment, and you can see in one of the casemates that it's badly damaged, and it's the one you can't actually go inside for obvious reasons. It's crumbling away, all the concrete is broken up by the explosion that obviously killed several German soldiers as well. So a little bit of a further ride now. We're going to head to the big one. The one that everyone knows. Say it with me. Omaha. Should be up there in about half an hour or so. Maybe a bit longer if we're stuck behind this camper van the whole time. Okay, we have been released by the camper van. keep leaving my freaking indicator on. I never usually do that. 25 minutes to Omaha. It's like the ruins of a church in the middle of a cemetery. This is a bit more like it, some windy bits. Look at this building. Like a castle with a... What the hell? Timber frame as well. Blimey. Is it abandoned as well? Something I'm noticing as well is there's loads of little cemeteries. There must be just the old cemeteries of each village. Still obviously there. Omaha Beach. Sign for Omaha Beach. We are getting close. Oh, there's a Jeep. Wait, is that a Jeep? There's a big Jeep if it is. The bikers waving at each other. We got ourselves some biker buddies to ride with. How people tour on bikes like that is beyond me. We are just like cramped up, leant over. Actually, well, the one in front of me, I think, is a bit of a tourer. Yeah. But the sports bike in front, I don't get it. I just realised bikers wave here because their left hand, aka not on the throttle, is free to do things. To wave on the left hand side because we're on the right hand side of the road. Do that in England on the left hand side of the road. You come off the throttle, so you'll slow down. Not that people are friendly enough in England to do it, but anyway. What is going on here? That was a weird roundabout. It was a very square roundabout. I see beach on the sat nav. We should be just around the corner from seeing it. We will soon be where Tom Hanks landed on D-Day before he had to save that Ryan guy. There's the sea. So I think I'm going to end this video here. I'm just going to do a little tour along the seafront on the bike. So yeah, it's a whistle-stop tour of things in Normandy. Obviously I haven't visited them all. There's a lot of little scattered things around here. If you look on Google Maps, there's loads. I hit the big ones, you know. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how people are just playing on the beach like nothing happens. Obviously, there's no point not playing on the beach anymore. Yeah, you can see where the Germans probably were on D-Day to my left, up on the hill just there. It's quite a defensible position. You can see how bullets would have been raining down onto the beach from up there, and why maybe it was so hard to actually take for the Americans. But yeah, pretty incredible. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Actually, I did just end the video, but I just remembered that we're right near the American cemetery, which is featured in Saving Private Ryan at the beginning, at the end. It's not just about the movie thing, it's actually a real cemetery for the Americans. So let's go and see that. I'm going to try and take a detour here. Sat-nav's obviously making me go the most efficient way. But I'm going to turn down here and see if it's possible. Well, that says it's a dead end, so maybe it isn't possible. Okay, yeah. That was a pointless detour, I just looked on the map. I gave it a go. Basically just going to end up on the same road we're going to be on in a sec. And we're on the same road now. Is this a museum? Maybe I should check, see if this is worth it, this museum. I assume it's a museum. Maybe go tomorrow. What the hell? Well, this is all very official. Is that an American security guard? He looks American, with the glasses and everything. Oh, of course this place is large. Little monkey bikes. So I'm going to end this video here with a peaceful walk around the American cemetery that houses nearly 10,000 graves. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment what you think, and maybe I'll see you in the next one.